Guys, in this video I want to show you how I store my micro quadcopters. I use these Vaultz pencil cases that I got off of Amazon. They're about, I think, $12. They're really inexpensive, but they're made of aluminum and they look pretty cool. They come in lots of different colors and designs, and they are used to store pencils. But instead of doing that, I store quadcopters with them. In this particular one, I have two JJRC 1000As. And what I do is, let me just take these out for you. What I do is I put this foam floor mat that I got off at the dollar store, and these are just basically, you can use anything like foam mats or whatever, and you cut them, and then you put some on the top of the case and the bottom, and basically this sandwiches your whatever you're putting inside it. It protects it from bumps during transportation. I'll just show you right now. Basically, when you put it back in, make sure your blades aren't getting in the way of the lid by turning them, at an angle. This way, when you clamp down on it, you're not going to bend any blades. And then you just basically latch it down, and you can shake it. It does a pretty good job at protecting whatever's inside it. As long as you put enough foam so that it doesn't move around, it should be fine. You can customize it whichever way you want. You can cut dividers for it, and this way it will separate the devices a lot more. The dimensions of these cases are roughly 8.2 inches by 5.5 inches by 2.5 inches high. Being made out of aluminum and plastic, these should hold up pretty well. They also feature locks on them. This one has a key lock, but you can get them with combination locks. I have no idea why anybody would want to lock up some pencils, but they are included. This is my other Vaultz case. It's got a skull and crossbone on it, which is really cool, and it comes in a black. Now this is where I store my Hubsan X4, as you can see, as well as a battery pack, USB battery pack, and I basically have different dividers. This is the USB battery pack that's 12,000 milliamps, and I use this to charge the batteries for the quadcopters. And up here I have the USB charger for the batteries. As you can see, I configured this case slightly differently. This is so the battery pack doesn't move around while I'm transporting it. So I did add a little bit more foam and more dividers. And make sure you turn the blades like I mentioned before before you close the lid. You can add more foam depending on how snug you want it. And even after shaking it back and forth, you'll notice that nothing really moves around, so that's the perfect amount of foam. I have quite a few of these Vaultz pencil cases for various other uses other than holding pencils. I put micro helicopters in it, I've put gaming device in it. They are very versatile little boxes that are very unique, and like I said, they come in different designs, so you can have a different design for a different type of quadcopter or helicopter or whatever you want. And they often will fit other things besides quadcopters as well. Like here I have a charger, and again, passing the shake test, nothing really moves even after you shake it, and it is the perfect case for people who like to fly micro quadcopters or helicopters. And you can fit a couple of those with you and take them anywhere you go and not worry about having it break. Like I mentioned before, I got this foam from the dollar store. It's 1/4 of an inch thick, and you can cut them into any shape and size you want. They're basically just floor mats. And like I said, you can use foam, you can use floor mats, whatever is available to you. That's what I had, so that's what I use. If you have a bit more money, you can buy pick and pluck foam instead of the stuff I'm using, which gives you a much better professional look to it. But I think what I have is fine for now, so I'm just gonna stick with that, keep the cost down. I think these cases are amazing, and I store everything except pencils in them. Anyways, if you like what you see, comment, like, or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.